Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls for Oblivion. In the last one, we dealt out some much needed justice to some rats and mudcrabs. We also discovered that it was not trolls, nor rats, nor mudcrabs that had killed the leader of the Fighters Guild. Instead, it was the black... What are they called? Blackwood Company, that's what it was. We are not on a Fighters Guild quest at the moment, however. We are on a quest for Clavicus Vial, and we're looking for someone named Umbra to obtain a sword named in a similar way. And we have a magical dog with us. So, what we can see is that she is on this level, not on the sub level. Though we may have to go through a sub level to get to her. I think that rat died to a trap. I don't believe I've been in here before. I have not. See, that one there is broken, so this is a safe spot, relatively. Was there something back there? No. At least not what I can see. We have the ring of detect life on, which of course makes this a whole lot easier in terms of spotting where enemies are. Though it does not help us find traps and the like. So we still have to be somewhat careful as we wander through these old halls of Vindazil. We were given the option to simply just walk away, but that doesn't exactly clear out this quest line. We paid a meager 500 pieces of gold in order to get this started. Not that that's a problem, really. I'll quickly make it back and... So, as promised in the last episode, I have been looking up what to do. Because I wasn't sure about what was the right choice. Now, in Skyrim, Clavicus Vial's quest also involves barbers. And siding with barbers is the right way. Well, the correct way. Whereas you're siding with Clavicus Vial there is not advantageous, as you actually don't get the Daedric item. I have a feeling that's our designated target. And the sword she's wielding. Right, let's take a look at our own skills. So, I reckon that she is a fighter. Obviously, because she's wielding a sword. That sword is likely enchanted. From the stories that we heard at Pel's Gate, it's likely a soul trap. We don't have any enchanted gear ourselves. Now, the Ring of Life won't do much good here. However, what will do some good is the Ring of War. Though we don't have any heavy armor, it is probably the skills in particular is Blade and Block. That could be useful. We also have a healing spell ready. I think I will need it. Oh, well, then I will just loot before going into battle. You have seen me, have you not?
Get out of here while you can. You risk much by speaking to me. You should leave this place. Now.
Umbra.
Umbra is my blade. It is who I am. Who I was meant to be. For years I have fed my blade the souls of man and mer. Warriors and priests, kings and paupers, men, women and children, all have bled for me. I have seen them all fall, and still Umbra hungers for more. Do not speak to me of that place. It was another lifetime. It was before I became what I am now. Perhaps they sent you to kill me. Are they worried I might come in the night and burn their village down around them? No matter. I am what I've become, and I know my fate. But what of you? What is it you seek? My death? My blade? I offer you a choice, more than I have offered most. Stay here and die, or leave now and live your life. Speak to me again when your mind is set.
Okay. So that means that we can basically loot, if there is anything to loot. Ah. Hope you don't mind. That's not going to be very useful. I mean, I could just strike her down from behind, but I'm the champion of the arena. Oh, and now I have a reason to kill you. Right, it's settled.
I assume you've made your choice. Umbra hungers. What shall it be?
We fight.
Come then, try your luck. Feel the bite of Umbra.
I still have the Ring of Retribution, so any hits she deals to me, she will take damage herself. Beautiful. You are...
Die, you mangy house cat!
Well, she was kind of tough, but not that tough. Ooh, now that is a cool sword. What was that? Umbra's ebony shield. Why is that special? What's... It isn't. Perhaps it has a different value or weight compared to a regular ebony shield, but hold on. How is it for shield? So it provides the same defense as my glass shield, despite it being heavy armor. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna keep that. Okay, what about you? What did you have? Just a regular set of ebony armor. I mean, it looked nice, but I've retrieved the Umbra sword.
I'm telling you, don't bring that sword back to Clavicus. It'll ruin him, I'm sure. I mean, not completely. He's still a Deidre prince and all that. Look, keep the sword if you want. That's your decision. But don't give it back to Clavicus. He doesn't know what's good for him sometimes.
Maybe he doesn't know what's good for him, but I know what's good for me. And keeping a murderous... Let's actually take a look what it actually does have. Umbra. Soul Trap. Yeah, I figured. Wow, nothing else? I mean, it does have a lot of uses, yes, but... nope. Definitely not worth a keeper. So that was a relatively short one. Well... That is alright, because we still have to trudge on back to Clavicus Vile's shrine. And hand the sword over. And I believe that will hand me a Daedric artifact. Well, the good news is that we are close by. That's the thing about the Daedric quests, is that whichever tomb, cave, or ruin that they send you to, it's usually fairly close by to where the shrine is located. Messy with that storm truck being there. So, we did take some damage to our equipment. No wonder, really. So, let's take the time and repair that stuff and raise our armor skill ever so slightly. Or maybe a lot, I don't know. Oop. Yeah, I can repair that. Only lost one hammer from all of that. Not sure that pleases me. Well, alright. It works for the purpose of raising the armor skill, but I'd love if it were to also I thought I heard something being hostile. I did not. Qa'Rajh's Vile's Shrine.
Oh, you've brought the sword! Now give it to me. As we agreed, Umbra and I have unfinished business.
Do you return the Umbra sword to Qa'Rajh's Vile? Yeah, sure.
Excellent! A pitiful sword with a pitiful soul in exchange for a mask fit for a god. You've gotten the better of this bargain, mortal. Now, I have business to attend to. Run along. Perhaps I'll be looking for you again.
Qa'Rajh's Vile appreciated my courtesy. He has taken the Umbra sword and rewarded me with the mask of Qa'Rajh's Vile.
Oh well, been good knowing you, kid. Back to being his hound for me. As for you, good luck, I guess. I've met yours.
Yes. So, what does the Mask of Qa'Rajh's Vile do? I don't know. But obviously it's something that goes on your head. This is our second Daedric artifact, as the first one was the Ring of the Keshiti, which we got from Meridia. Mask of Qa'Rajh's Vile, heavy armor, fortified personality. Well, it sure isn't pretty. Yeah, though it does give us more defense than, wow, that's kind of a, it's not that great of enchantment on it, so, right. Now what we actually wanted to do before we started on this Daedric nonsense, let's actually see, are there any other Daedric shrines nearby, because we might as well indulge. See, that was her scene. Well, that was the one I talked about with killing the unicorn, which is normally in Harcane Grove, but since I've used it as a mount, no longer. What have we here? Molag Ball. Well, we didn't have the necessary sacrifice needed for that. Might have to look that one up. What have we got here? Vermina. Unpleasant, but that is in the right direction, unfortunately. Because our next quest is in Cheydinhall. We could also go to Anvil, but Cheydinhall will give us the opportunity to also get another Dark Brotherhood quest. So, I think we shall visit Vermina's shrine. So head straight east, and then we shall see what we bump into. I will meet you at the shrine. If not, I will meet you in Cheydinhall. Alright, here we have the shrine to Vermina, the Daedric prince of ill omens, nightmares. We might not have what we need to. You do not really have the proper offering rooms it requires. Okay, that is fine. I might do a run where I look up what they actually need so that I can complete them. Well, those of them that I actually want to complete. It might be prudent to, just like the one with the unicorn, to actually research what they need done. It's not that I mind killing. If the unicorn had respawned or there had been multiple of them, I wouldn't have had as big a problem with it as I do. But, obviously, the unicorn does not respawn. And as such, because it's only a single creature, there is no way that I would be able to get it or the likes of it back. So that's a no for that quest. Should be able to soon see the walls of Cheydinhall and the small settlement in its southern shadow. Am I going the right? Yes, I am. Alright, so it's up there. Right. Let's go into the Fighters Guild first. Then we can deal with the Dark Brotherhood afterwards. Well, it isn't so much a deal as it is getting a new task and hearing who it is we need to kill. So the first was a bandit captain, or rather pirate captain, who we and who slew along with his entire crew.
Hi there.
In two parts, because I happened to move too close to the boat, which they didn't like, and even though I was technically in the Imperial City, they attacked me, so of course, actually I didn't even try to defend myself. I tried to block, but they got attacked by the city Imperial Watch, who don't like people attacking their citizens. Alright, let's talk to Burz Gokash. Well, we have had a couple of incidents where he was not in the Fighters Guild here, and I don't know where he was, as I did not have him as an active quest marker. Let's see here. Burz Gokash.
I assume you're back for more work, because I don't see a big need to chat with you.
Contract.
I've got more for you. Important stuff, actually. You need to go talk to Lord Rugdumph. He's an Orcish noble, a fine man. Our families go back a bit. Anyway, his daughter is missing. Head to his estate and talk to him. Find his daughter, and mind your manners. I don't want you embarrassing me. Fine model of an Orcish woman. Now go find her, and don't be rude, or she'll rip your ears off.
That's rather
Go
harsh,
help
but
Lord
I
Rugdumph
suppose...
and wipe that smile off your face.
Huh? Okay. Let's see where that is at. I think I remember. Yes. Lord Rugdumph Estate. So that will obviously be the first place to look. Let's head into the Dark Brotherhood and... Oh, that reminds me. we can store the mask here. I don't have a particular big need for it. And I definitely don't want to sell it. It is a Daedric artifact after all. Was it here that I stored things? No. Where was it? Oh. Letter opener. Daedric shield. Heavy armor. Ring of firewalking. Mundane ring. Could be useful. Oh, let's see. Followed by sneak, blade, and marksman. They both do that. Well, no. I am quite happy with my current set of armor. Boop. Is it boop? Thank you. Yeah, it's fine. Right, Dark Brotherhood. Where's the door? Oh, there it is. Thank you for showing me, Rolling Basket. You've been a great boon to my quest. I really don't need to have detect life going on here in the city. This nice estate. Here it is.
You've got the hands of a smith.
So, down in the basement and talk to the vampire. As you do, as you do. Ooh. So, it shouldn't. Well, I don't know. Oh.
You are like a dark gift from the Night Mother herself. Please.
Oh,
I'm glad you've returned.
You,
the contract is waiting, if you're ready.
Yes,
we
contract.
need you to stage an accident. Kill the target in the manner specified, and you'll receive a considerable bonus. Do you accept this contract?
Sure.
As I expected. Good. The target is a wood elf named Bainlin. You will find him at his home in Bruma. Enter secretly and avoid his manservant, Grom. On the second floor is a secret door leading to a crawl space. Inside are the fastenings of a mounted head that hangs over Bainlin's favorite chair. Loosen those fastenings any night between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m., and the head will surely fall on Bainlin as he relaxes in his chair, as is his custom. If Bainlin is eliminated in any other manner, or if the manservant Grom is killed, you will forfeit the bonus. Now go, and may Sithis be with you.
Sure, what did I actually get for Blood of the Damned? Did I get paid in advance? Never mind. So, we have to go to Lord Rockdomp's estate first, and then to Bruma afterwards. That's fine. It means we can basically go to Bruma, circle around, go all the way down to Anvil, assuming... Wait, no, we can't, because we have to turn the quest in. Bugger. Yeah, well, I suppose we can go up, talk to Lord Rockdumpf, up to Bruma, kill that guy accidentally, and then go back to Jadenhall, turn that quest in, and wisp on over to Anvil. Yes. Why is there a brick here? Odd.
Well met.
I actually wanted to go this way. Lord Rockdumpf's estate. Well, I am not used to orcish customs. But had he not been an orc, I think it could be a relatively laughable name. But he is an orc. So we probably got the... Yeah, I don't want that one active. Not right now. The noble's daughter. Straight north from here. That'll do. That'll do. Spent the time running there, and this might even be the path that leads there. If so, that is indeed convenient. Now, this area I have not cleared out in quite a while, so I expect it to be riddled with bandits and other kinds of creatures, like this guy, which could make for a good episode. Traveling, looting, killing, you know, the things that makes adventuring fun. Do we come across a Daedric shrine? I believe there is something in the area. Oh, there is. What have we here? Azura. Oh, that's not bad. Ooh. That's an imp. It's been a while since we've seen one of those. Little flying buggers, but yeah, I didn't expect that to it. Whoop. Pulled it up a bit hard there. Well, still fine. What is this camp here? Not that I need to visit it, but yeah.
Not be tolerated.
Oh, it will not. Well. Oh, there's a cave I have not yet explored, or even discovered. Well, I'll be. No, get back. Get me real curious. You go away. How have I missed an entire cave? I've definitely been to that camp. Wind Range Camp. Yeah, I've definitely been here before. Because I have discovered the camp. Well... Oh, it may be that this cave is crucial to this quest. And that is why it had only appeared now. Hero Mountains. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Oh, is that a... Yeah, that's just a deer. Well, yeah, since there is a road, I would definitely have discovered this. Which means that it is related to this quest. Okay, well, we can at least discover it now. So what is it? This is Lake Aureus Caverns. Well, that would suggest that we are close to Lake Aureus, which we are. So that fits the bill. Oh, that is a red one, which means that it's a doomstone and it's nighttime. So the dragon dreams, but the hero gleams in his eye. You have gained the Dragon Dream Greater Power. Which exactly does what? Dragon Dream. Fortify Magicka, Fortify Health, Fortify Fatigue. Ooh, that's a significant increase to fatigue. Alright. Lord Rockdumph. I am here to save your daughter and to steal her heart. Well, not probably not, but at least your gold. What's a heart worth in gold? Perhaps a bit cold, but we are in the General Mountains after all. Ah, yes, the estate. Lords? Wait, what? That must have been a mistake. Okay. Lord Rockdumpf. He's up there.
Ah, you are from the Fighters Guild, I resume. Good show. I am Lord Rugdumpf Groshurgak. Let us conversate on the Lady Rogbot.
Rumors.
Kinnereth,
Lord
I
Rockdumpf.
am Lord Rugdumpf.
Okay. Lord
I
Rockdumpf.
fear that whilst out rock-picking, she was apprehensive. Stolen away. My suspension is that ogres have abjected her. Please search to the east of my sprawling abode. They have been known to vacate these premises. I am most gracious and truly woeful.
Okay, things have
Please
gotten
rescue
a little,
Horrible creatures, replete with horror and evil. They roam freely eastward of the estate. I look forward to you. Proceedeth
well.
most urgent-like.
He's trying. He's trying to be a noble. Perhaps trying a bit too hard, but yeah, you know. Okay. So is the arrow green? It is. Well, that doesn't lead to the caverns. Okay. Who lives here? Servants. Well, that doesn't really give me anything. Oh, there are camps up here with bandits and various miscreants. Well, ogres are a nice bit for target practice. There we got them. Okay. You are an ugly one. What? I should be shooting at her.
I'm going to bleed you slow. Yeah. Away.
Yeah. Why don't you hit someone like me? Mistakes. Wait. On your part. No, they weren't even in a part of a... I've killed the ogres who kidnapped Lady Rockbot. I should now escort her back to her father's estate. Rock picking, really. Well, she seemed rather tough. Perhaps she too was trying to be a noble. Are you wandering off on your own? That's a really, really bad idea.
Glad you killed those things. I'd have done it myself, but apparently that's not ladylike. Let's get back to my father. Blackwood isn't so bad. Please, get on with it.
Okay, you are actually good at following. That's a relief. Well, that was quick. Ah, she is hurt, but... Well, that should be a perfect opportunity, because then we can search through those caverns by the lake. That's on the way to Bruma, anyway. Oh, I hear a Nernwood. Now, do you know what a Nernwood means to me? That means money. Ooh, that's a...
You found my belabored daughter. I will tell Burz Drogash about your indentures. Take this. It has been passed in my family for many generators.
Rockdumpf's sword.
Anon us most soon again, forsooth.
Wow. Okay. What does that thing do? That is a two-handed sword. Absorb speechcraft. You could use that in silence. It's not... It definitely isn't a... What is that? Is that iron or steel? Yeah, no.
In sooth, mostly goodly done.
I could listen to that guy all day, but we got things to do. Caverns to clear out, ogres to kill, you know, that sort of stuff. Adventuring business and the like. Urgh. Okay, well that wants us to go back to Chadenhall, which is all fine and good. I mean, whoop, acrobatics can increase. So we want to head, oh, it's actually pretty much in the right direction. And then we can strike north to Azura's shrine afterwards. Yes, this will suffice. Oh, we probably head down here as the lake is where there is low, not where there is high. Well, a lake on a plateau is possible, but here it is definitely in the low, as the rest is... Ow. As the rest is very steep hillside, and that is not a place for a lake. At least not one of this size. Ow. Well, I suppose it is a good exercise in using healing magic. Though it's a bad exercise because I'm constantly injuring myself. Thankfully, there is no lingering effects. So it's a cavern. Now caverns tend to, but not always, be an indicator of an area with a nature factor. Meaning trolls, ogres, spriggans, mudcrabs, bears, mountain lions, that sort of thing. And will-o-wisps. How can I not have spotted this before? Oh. Well, let's head inside, clear it out, and loot the heck out of this place. As is the standard. Right, so we got some light. We got some light. We got some life. Judging by the size, humanoid or spriggan. Humanoid. Doorkeeper. Oh, Mythic Dawn. Well, those guys aren't exactly my friends. You wouldn't happen to have the key, would you? Okay. Well, it's gonna be hard for me to clear it out then. I suppose I could gather the key from somewhere else, but I kind of had hoped that... Now, hold on. Now, hold... it's from the other side. And there isn't a rope or anything around, is there? It doesn't look like it. Son of a biscuit. Well, that means we'll just have full time to go up and discover what Azura's shrine has in store for us. It will probably be a bit of a climb since, well, it's up the hill. Pretty much almost straight to the north, but a bit northeasterly. Alright. So this away. Not the easiest approach. But I suppose if I strike enough far east, I can reach a point where... Wait a minute. That looked like an Oblivion gate. And it is not closed down. Oh, not on my watch. I will end that. An alien well. Oh well. And it's actually guiding us in the right direction. Let's just start. Now we might not have what is needed to call forth Azura and let her speak to us. But, as stated, I can look that up later. Athletics increase, that's nice and all. I don't really care about it though. Yeah. Oh, I didn't take damage. You do not have the proper offering. Okay. Right. So, instead, I think we shall go and see what that... So that is straight north. Let's see. So, here in this area. Or maybe it actually was that one up there, but that just didn't shut down. Oh yeah, I haven't discovered this. Well, with the cuts and all, we don't have time to go in. We do, however, have time to clear out the sentinel, the sentries. You bring any friends? Probably not. Dead or hot? I think that is the requirement for at least some of the Daedra. Okay, too big. Oh, there you are. Did I shoot the little one? Must have been. This one is one of the few that is not at... Oh, this might have been a mistake. Nope. Oh, there we go. There's nothing else up in these mountains. Well, there is a... Right, well... Since the caverns were closed off, let's go into Gutted Mine and see if we can't grab ourselves some... Oh, that is not very nice. Well, in the next episode, we shall head in and clear out this, probably the last remaining gate to Oblivion. At least before we get to those that involve the story missions. So, until then, take care.